Hi there, this is Annelie from Labeling. In this video, I would like to show you how labeling can be used to supplement your existing HR processes. We would essentially be creating or capturing data of employees in an area to get a better understanding of all employees, good and bad, operating in a specific geolocation. Okay, so how do we get to this? We start with the laborers. So on day one, there won't be any laborers. We would then either by way of you sending us a CSV from your HR system, we would then import the employees very easily, and once they are imported they would be then displayed on this dashboard. Once opening the laborer's profile, we'd be able to see all the basic information, including onboarding status. There's some steps which are not compulsory, like ID verification, biometrics, etc. And then we would be able to see employee good deeds. Also at this point, I would like to mention that we are capturing the good and the bad. So if an employee has done something good, we would then add the good deeds, and this would then be reflecting on their profile. We'll get to employer status in a moment when we get to incidents. Then we'll have employment history. So if the employee is moving between farms in an area, we'd be able to see this. This also prevents cases where employee tries to seek employment at two different places at the same time. Incident history, we'll get to that shortly too. We've got a place for files. So if you would like to use a system for that, you can add any supporting documents to their profile. Okay, so next is the incidents. So we've categorized incidents into two main things. So once again, I want to reiterate, if you do not want to do anything by yourself, we would capture all the data on your behalf. So for example, if there is any labor conduct issues that did occur, you send us the information on WhatsApp and we will add the incidents. If there's any security things, likewise. Generally, seeing that this is a video for HR, the security incidents would generally be dealt with your neighborhood watch, or if you've got security, internal, external security, etc. So they will be dealing with this. How the labor conduct incidents look is it's a very simple to use form where you'll select the laborer involved, the sites, if you've got different farms, the title, nature of offense would be all predefined labor conduct incidents that could possibly occur, with subcategories which would populate based off of your selection. So we have bullying, we'll see the subcategory shows types of bullying that can occur. Details, place of incident, location, this helps us populate the dashboard. So easy to use form. Once again, we can do this on your behalf. Once we've created the incident, all the incidents come to this dashboard where we can then view it over time. So a bit more on how an incident would look on the laborer's profile. So I'm going to search employee here, and so if they have if there is an incident against them, we would see on their risk status it would show 8, and then we can see that they the incident history, the details, view details, and then it would take us back to incidents where we can then view a full report of the incident that occurred. So also, how does this look from a transfer perspective? So over time, if an employee would be moving to yourselves and you would ask us, okay, run all of these employees, if there is any incidents against them, so we would essentially be, we allocate a score towards any incident that occurs, and you would then, once a employee is deemed high risk, get a notification. So we would not be providing you all the details, the full report of any incidents that occurred on another farm. And the same applies to when you are adding incidents to employees on your farm. Once these employees maybe get dismissed and move to another farm, the other farm will just know that this is potentially a high risk employee based off of the incidents that they have done before. So for every single incident that created, we have severity levels, and this contributes to their score. And then also, you as a farm, if you've got a high or a low appetite for risk, you could then decide whether to employ or not employ employees. So what we are essentially doing with the system, we are, all employees in an area working in an employee in an area would know, okay, if I would not go work in that area if I know I'm going to be doing something bad, because labor link is operating there. So the moment that I'm going to try do something at a farm, they will catch me, and then I won't essentially get work at any farms in the region. Similar with the good deeds. So if it's a good worker and it's a seasonal worker, once the seasons come to an end, if they maybe there's another farm where they have another seasonal crop, they can easily go, and then the farm would likewise see, hey, this is a good worker, we can employ them. So that is how we would be using the system. So, and yeah, that's all. Thank you so much for your attention. Have a lovely day.